A girl lifted her shirt in front of everyone just to prove that the viral photo wasn't her. She also lived with a male friend for years, and to protect him, she even took off her engagement ring and broke up with her boyfriend completely. When Hyung-soo was 20, he met Jae-hee for the first time. She was different from other students, wild, carefree, and full of energy. One night at a bar, Hyung-soo kissed someone passionately. Jae saw it and laughed. The person he kissed? A male professor from their school. That's when it became clear Hyung-soo liked men, ashamed and scared of judgment. He kept it a secret, but the next day, rumors spread. Someone saw a professor with a boy at a hotel, and the boy looked like Hyung-soo. As classmates whispered and stared, Hyung-soo panicked. Then Jae casually walked over, handed him a lighter, and joked about his funny sleeping face last night. Just like that, the rumors faded, and Hyung-soo found himself curious about this fearless girl. Jae was famous in school for her wild lifestyle, clubbing every night, dating a new guy every month, but she didn't care what people thought. One day, a photo of a girl's chest appeared on the school forum, and people claimed it was Jae-hee. Only Hyung-soo defended her, calling them disgusting. No one expected what happened next. In the middle of class, Jae-hee stood up and lifted her shirt.
점 없고 꽉 찬 에이 씨발.
Proving the photo wasn't her in the boldest way possible. Jae-hee and Hyung-soo were outsiders, but they clicked instantly and became best friends. One night, Jae told Hyung-soo to be himself. She never saw him as different. She had lived in France. So when Hyung-soo asked the people that cared about homosexuality, she simply said, idiots exist everywhere, but there are fewer in France. Unlike Hyung-soo, Jae never cared about what others thought. She loved boldly, dressed how she liked, and never let fear hold her back. But Hyung-soo was scared. He hid his true self, afraid of being exposed. At an event, he met a boy named Ko. They fell for each other instantly and opened up right away. Ko was confident, always showing his feelings through touch and affection. Hyung-soo felt the same, but held back. Ko wanted something real and lasting, but Hyung-soo was too afraid to commit. Except with Ji, the only person he could be himself around. Jae's boyfriend seemed perfect, but turned out to be a spoiled mama's boy. She dumped him that night.
뇌진탕인가 봐. 네가 천사로 보여. Mommy!
Oh my goodness, what's happened?
스트레칭 좀 하느라고 청소를 못해서.
Later, while collecting laundry, she caught a creepy guy spying on her. Luckily, Hyung-soo was there and took the guy to the police. Worried for her safety, Hyung-soo decided to move in with her. After signing a co-living agreement, they became housemates. They watched movies, studied late, and shared everything. No walls, no awkwardness, just pure friendship. Without realizing it, their sibling-like life together lasted a whole year. Jae-hee and her best friend started arguing a lot, mostly because of their relationships. Jae's new boyfriend kept liking other girls' posts online, making her suspicious. When she confronted him, he claimed the girl was his sister and reassured Jae-hee by calling her prettier. She believed him, until one night, she saw his so-called sister at a club and realized she was actually his real girlfriend. When Jae-hee confronted him, he insulted her, saying no guy would take her seriously because of her revealing clothes and frequent breakups. Heartbroken, Jae-hee called Hyung-soo, asking him to meet her at a bar. But Hyung-soo had his own problems. The night before, his friend Ko invited him to join a guitar club, but it turned out to be an LGBTQ rights group. Afraid of revealing his secret, Hyung-soo hesitated. Just as he was about to leave, the group's booth was vandalized. He stayed to help and got beaten up by troublemakers. Because of his injuries,
역시 족밥들은 생각이 짧아요.
말로 해요, 말로. 이 새끼가 나대. 가만히 있어.
he couldn't make it to the bar. Jae-hee, unaware of this, waited for him all night. While drinking, she accidentally took a spiked drink from a stranger and made a terrible mistake. The next morning, she rushed home, still angry. Seeing the trash still by the door, she exploded at Hyung-soo for not taking it out. But deep down, she was really mad about him not showing up last night. Hyung-soo snapped back, accusing her of never cleaning up properly. The argument escalated and he stormed out, only to hear Jae crying inside. Worried, he returned and asked what was wrong. When Jae saw his injured face, she softened too. They ended up eating together, and as the tension faded, they started sharing their deepest secrets. Hyung-soo's mom always knew he liked boys. She never scolded him, but she started going to church more, praying in his room at night, hoping to fix him. Hyung-soo didn't want to die, but he didn't want to live either. Jae had her own struggles. In middle school, she had to draw a milk carton for art class. She was the only one who drew a crumpled one, and her classmates laughed at her. The bullying got so bad that she dropped out. She knew that people always went after those who were different. Sharing their pain brought them closer. The next morning, Hyung-soo woke up with a tattoo on his wrist. Jae had one too. They had gotten drunk the night before and, in a burst of excitement, tattooed each other's names, promising to be best friends forever. Not long after, Jae found out she was pregnant. Hyung-soo went with her to the hospital. Instead of helping, the doctor scolded her, saying it happened because she didn't respect herself. She ran out crying. Sitting in an alley, she wondered why people were so quick to judge and hurt others. Hyung-soo just hugged her.
맘대로 하고 다들 어떻게 그렇게 쉬워? 다들 왜 그렇게 쉽게 단정하는데 정작 나는 날
After that, Jae changed. She cleaned up her messy desk, started studying hard, and looked for a job. Tried to meet everyone's expectations. Later, Hyung-soo joined the army. Without him, school felt dull, so Jae moved to Australia to study English. They kept in touch through postcards, and their bond only grew stronger. Years passed. Jae graduated and returned to Korea with a marketing job. Hyung-soo finished his military service and moved back to their tiny apartment. But things were different. Jae wasn't the carefree girl he remembered. Work kept her busy, and instead of talking about love, she mostly just complained about her boss. Hyung-soo was studying for a degree while job hunting. Meanwhile, Jae started dating a lawyer. Hyung-soo and Ko had a complicated relationship. Ko told Hyung-soo he wanted to come out to his family and friends, but Hyung-soo got upset and broke up with him, feeling like Ko didn't care about his feelings. Jae also felt like she was losing herself. She loved pretty clothes but didn't buy them because they weren't work appropriate or her boyfriend wouldn't like them. She told Hyung-soo not to rush into a job and to follow his dreams, but he had already given up on being a writer because of money. He studied something he didn't like just to get a job and sent out resumes everywhere. One night on the subway, Jae saw a tired woman in clothes like hers, half asleep and drained from work. Looking at her own reflection, she realized she had lost her passion too. That night, the heater broke, so she and Hyung-soo shared a bed to keep warm. The next morning, Jae playfully jumped on Hyung-soo's back like always, just as her boyfriend walked in. Furious, he punched Hyung-soo. To protect him, Jae blurted out that Hyung-soo was gay. Her boyfriend called him a freak and told her to kick him out. Instead, Jae removed her engagement ring and ended things. But Hyung-soo was furious. He felt betrayed that Jae had outed him so easily. She argued that he was always hiding and that living like that was meaningless. After a heated argument, Hyung-soo packed his bags and left. Their friendship seemed over. After he left, Jae ate dinner alone, watching TV without a smile. Meanwhile, Hyung-soo often stared at the lighter Jae had given him, lost in thought. One night, Hyung-soo confessed a secret to his praying mother, one she already knew. The next evening, he found an old movie ticket stub his mother had kept. It was for a powerful LGBTQ film. That moment changed something in him. He finally accepted himself. He visited an LGBTQ support group he once feared and met his ex-boyfriend, Ko. But Ko had moved on and had a new boyfriend. Hiding his sadness, Hyung-soo gifted Ko a pair of shoes, just like the ones that first brought them together. This time, they marked their final goodbye. Jae, his longtime friend, always supported him. At work, when a coworker made a homophobic remark, she didn't stay silent. That night, she was relieved to see the lights on at home, hoping Hyung-soo had returned. But instead, her abusive ex-boyfriend was waiting, accusing her of cheating with Hyung-soo. He lashed out, hitting and kicking her. Jae grabbed her phone and ran out, calling Hyung-soo without saying a word. But he understood everything. He had already seen missed calls from her ex. He told Jae to stay strong and report him to the police. Then, he ran straight to her ex's bar and beat him badly. When the police arrived, the man taunted Hyung-soo, daring him to prove he was gay. This time, Hyung-soo didn't hide. He proudly said he was gay and that Jae-hee was his best friend. Later that night, as they walked together, Hyung-soo told Jae-hee about Ko's new boyfriend. He regretted not being braver about love in the past. Jae-hee hugged him without a word. After everything, Jae-hee found her strength again when a senior at work bullied a new employee. She spoke up. She even lit a cigarette, something women weren't supposed to do, while joking about unfair rules. A man nearby admired her boldness, and soon they fell in love. Seeing her happy again, Hyung-soo felt like the old, carefree Jae had returned. Not long after, it was Jae-hee's wedding day. Hyung-soo celebrated with her, dancing his heart out, grateful for their years of friendship. She had taught him to love himself. After the wedding, Hyung-soo went home alone and began writing his first novel, On Her Honeymoon. Jae called, playfully suggesting a boyfriend for him. Hearing her fearless, happy voice, Hyung-soo smiled. Click here. And if you want to know how a Korean hitman walked away from the underworld, but not everyone gets that chance. And click here if you want to watch how a Korean spy becomes a clown until the mission changes. Subscribe for more videos, turn on notifications, and leave a like and comment to support the channel. Thanks for watching. See you next time.